The Open Government Partnership was launched on September 20, 2011 to provide an international platform for domestic reformers to make the government more open, accountable and responsive to citizens. The partnership is governed by four key principles, which are transparency, accountability, technology and innovation. It is against this backdrop the National Orientation Agency, being an agency for the government responsible for orienting the populace on the right attitude and behavior, calls for Freedom of Information Act Committee with this Civil Society Organization Center, LSD.
Freedom of Information Act is one of the instruments that citizens should use. Unfortunately, because the sensitization, even the Nigerian Union of Journalists and many of the civil society organizations that had pushed for the promulgation of the Freedom of Information Act have not been adequately able to push through and even utilize it for purposes of asking and raising observations and getting the necessary information that will lead to the enhancement of transparency and openness in the conduct of government business, and especially this at the state and the local government levels. I request the Honorable Minister to create a desk that will facilitate the collaboration between the National Orientation Agency and the Ministry on the OGP matters.
This ministry is very strategic in the work that we do. So I will support the DG in calling for a desk or maybe a working group that we can always relate with. We know the Honorable Minister is very busy. We can't have this opportunity all the time. They give us a team that we can always relate to. There will also be plenty of advocacy visits like this. We're going to go around the MDAs, go to National Assembly to elicit support of government institutions and of course private sector players so that the OGP will succeed.
In his response, the host, full of praise for the NOA on the civil society group, says the ministry is fully in support of President Muhammadu Buhari's declaration on OGP. He, however, called for NOA support and actualization of the objective of economic recovery and growth plan.
We are completely committed to the pledge made by Mr. President in terms of open governance, fiscal transparency. It's something which drives the way we operate, and I would like to reiterate the points that were made by the Minister of State. I would also like to commend the NOA for all the good work you have been doing, both within the Open Transparency Initiative, Open Governance Initiative, but also what you're doing in terms of the Freedom of Information Act, which is, linked.
At achieving the OGP, there is a need to immediately start the process of implementation with active involvement of citizens and civil society organizations.